tell us the feeling, not only about winning, but having your family for kisses and hugs right at the finish line?
It's amazing to have them here. Yeah, they visit me quite a lot of times at the races, but somehow it never really works out to win when they are really there, or never, not much. And yeah, it makes it extra special to do today because yeah, they came to this area because it was on a good period for them, but actually the stages were not really a perfect match for me. So I knew I needed also a bit of luck to win this day, and yeah, I will remember it for a long time because I could take my two boys on the podium.
And how good is for you? How much you like to go for the victory in different scenarios? I mean, do you enjoy to go for the time trial, the sprints, but also in the stage?
Yeah, that's exactly what I really love about cycling and about yeah, my capacities. Sprint is exciting because yeah, it builds up the tension. Time trials is more about the preparation and all the details, and yeah, they like today is more pure racing, sensing a bit how your opponents are doing, making a plan to attack in the final, and yeah, that's more to the basic what you learn as a young man in the youth category. So yeah, also like today, I love it.
You were poor dynamite from the start. They were suffering behind, as Robert Gesting told us. Were you concerned at some point about your mates in the breakaway?
Oh, yeah, I was concerned all the time because first on the climb I did a huge effort on just before the climb actually, so I suffered a lot to hang on there. And then when I gave it a last try, basically just before the top, we ended up in the break with a few strong guys, but I guess for 50 kilometers or something we were fighting to get a decent gap. So yeah, already there I knew if they come back one more time then my race is over. So at the moment then we finally got freedom from the bunch, I think yeah, everybody in the front was also quite tired, and that was maybe in my advantage because the first two climbs we stick together, and yeah, if it's one really hard climb then I have a chance.
We saw you on television teaching your kid how to count 1, 2, 3. How many numbers do you expect to teach him?
Unfortunately, he can already count to up to 20, so for sure it will not be possible to make it to that number. And yeah, I think it's been really amazing to have 3 stage wins already in the first 10 stages. So yeah, if it stays with 3, I'm also happy. But for sure, with his legs and the team I have around, we try to go for a few more opportunities. Yeah, so for sure we came to this race to try and win stages. Yeah, and also go for the green jersey. Also try to have a chance of wearing the red jersey in the beginning, and so yeah, so far we ticked all that boxes. And yeah, for green it's also yeah, a really good step today with taking both intermediate and the maximum of the points on the finish line. So yeah, there was definitely the team goal to achieve this, and yeah, it's really cool to have 3 stage wins already on stage 10.
In the breakaway, you were the main favorite. Were you secure that you had the opportunity to win the stage because you were the main contender there?
Not at all. Yeah, first of all, it was a really hard fight to get in the breakaway. A hard fight for us 5 to have some freedom for the bunch. And yeah, once we were there, yeah, there were a few light guys like Lease from Quickstep, and also Soler, a really strong rider, of course. So I was never sure if I could win from that situation. But yeah, I knew they would look to me as the favorites. They would try to drop me on the final climb, so it was always my plan to try something even before to have maybe a bit of advantage. And yeah, that was the good tactic. I think once I was up the road with Pacher, I had a really good companion, and we worked really well together. So like that, I created a good situation for myself.